What is it do you like about Coke?
I love the smell of it.
It's raw. It's raw every goddamn year.
Yes,
Lord.
CIRV'N raw, goddamn.
Subscribe to Serving It Raw, and let's keep it
all the way funky, uncut, raw. Serving it raw, just like my boy Gutter Kane.
Yes, Lord. You done tapped in the CIRV'N IT RAW Podcast. I am your host, Gutter Kane, the Gutter Man, the Pyrex Iron Chef. And today's special guest is a Bronx-born hip-hop artist who's making serious noise in New York. As the first lady of Federal District Records, she's already caught the attention of Hot 97 with records like YKTV and Federal Ties. And now she's stepping into the game with her debut album, Hood Mami. Servers, help me welcome to the show, Molly Federal. What's going on?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
That's what's up. Now, do you just go by Molly or you actually go by Molly Federal now?
I go by both. People call me Molly or Molly Federal. I'll take either one.
Okay. See, I like the fact that you added the Federal on it because it was so many different Mollys that popped up. But when I put in Molly Federal, then it actually went to you. So, alrighty. Well, we're going to start from the basics. So I always like to start from the origin story. So growing up in the Bronx, okay, the birthplace of hip hop right there.
Yes,
I know.
sir.
I know. It's not just music; it's a part of the environment. So I want you to, take us back to the young Molly. Like, what was life like before music, and what parts of your upbringing still show up in your records today?
Well, before the music, because I started rapping at like 12 years old.
God damn.
So, yeah, 12 years old. My stepfather, he was an engineer, producer, and a rapper. So he had like the in-house studio, and so he showed me how to record myself, stuff like that. So, before rap, I was just like, just into school and looking at my stepfather like, I want to do that.
Okay.
So then, like, one day I actually told him I wanted to do it. He gave me a pen and paper, and he was like, look, one thing I'm going to tell you, if this is what you want to do, nobody could tell your story but you. So you have to put those words on that paper.
Yes,
so I was like, all right. And when he said that, I wrote down, I did, it was a little minute ago, I think I did Chingy right there.
Damn, St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did that, and I did one of Missy Elliott's beats. It was with her and Nelly Furtado. What about that buck ching ching?
No, yes.
Yeah, so I did those two, and he recorded me. He was like, "Yo, I didn't know, like, you could do that. Like, you had it rhyming and you making sense."
Okay.
So he was like, "Yo, keep it up." So I kept writing, and my stepfather always kept me in the studio, always kept recording me every chance he got. So, and I started like falling in love with it. And so a lot of times in my music, I always bring that up, like bring up my upcoming, like how it all started, and you know what I mean? So that it always comes up in my music, like where it all started.
Now, did he teach you how to structure songs? Like,
yes,
like
he taught me how to count my bars and everything, like to know like 16 bars for one verse, and because back then, I'm not gonna lie, like now it's a little bit easier because you could hit them with 2 verses and you out. Before, like I used to be writing 3 verses for songs, like 3 verses, 2 hooks, like, and maybe a bridge too, like.
Okay, damn.
So,
okay, you was writing. Okay.
Yeah. So now I'll be like, oh, it's a little bit easier now. Like these songs, because like I guess like the DJs now, when you're playing on the radio, you don't want to take up too much time on the radio. You want to get every artist up there. So so I guess it's a little bit easier, but. Like I said, that's the main thing that I always talk about. Like even in Hood Mami, the album, you can hear it. You hear me talking about my upcoming. I bring up, how it started, and then like just me as I evolved from working with this person to this person, and to where I'm at right now. Becoming a mom. Like it's just everything. Like I always talk about my whole life when it comes to, like my father said. When you want to do this, you got to tell your story, and nobody else is going to tell your story. So that's what I do. I tell my story.
Okay. Now, what did the Bronx teach you that no classroom could?
Shoot, the Bronx taught me that nobody is your friend for real.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is your friend for real. And like and also show me like a lot, because like it's a lot of artists, like you said, like it's a lot of artists that I grew up listening to from the Bronx, like Pun, like I told you, like
Mhm.
Fat Joe, even like, you know, I could get earlier to Remy and stuff like that, that I looked up to, and they made me feel like, and they from the Bronx, so I felt like if they could do it and make it out of here, I could get up out of here too. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
hell
that's
yeah.
one thing that that it showed me too. That, you know, being in the Bronx is not forever. It may take a long time, but it ain't forever.
Okay. Now that's good advice. I ain't even gonna lie. Now, every artist I know has that moment when it, music stopped being a dream and it became like a mission. So, what was the turning point that made you believe, okay, I'm really gonna do this? Like, was it like a talent show or something, or was it just the stuff that you did when you were younger, writing, that made you decide to do it, or was it an actual turning point for
Well,
you?
for me, I could say like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I would not, you know, advise this for anybody. Stay in school. Whoever's in school, stay in school, please.
Okay.
But me, I literally was like, this is what I want to do. School wasn't really for me, like, cause I was going to regular day school. I even tried to do night school, all this other stuff. So, and I really wanted to do music. So for me,
Okay.
I literally signed myself out of school and push. So for me, it was like, girl, you did that. You signed yourself out of school. This is, you better do this. Like, ain't no stopping.
Gotcha.
So to me, that was my motivation. Like, I gotta do this. Like, this is what it gotta be. Like, I want to take this serious, and I really want to be the next Kim, the next Remy, the next Nikki. You know.
I got you. I got you. Now I want to let people know she's the first Molly Federal. Okay.
Somali Federal, you heard?
Was there ever a moment where you almost quit?
I could say, yeah, everybody has that moment. Like,
Okay.
I had a moment where it was just like a lot for me, and I just felt like people wasn't rocking with me how I expected. Like, I felt like I was wasting my time a lot because, you know, getting turned down from a lot of things. So yeah, it was a lot of times that, you know, I would just be like, nah, this is not it. I might as well just give it up, hang it up. But then like I told you, I think about it and I'd be like, girl, like, no,
Okay.
you can't. You gotta do this. You gotta keep it going. You gotta, you know, and then like I said, looking up to other people and seeing that, you know, these people, it didn't happen overnight for them. You know,
Yeah.
they worked and they put in that time, they did all of that. So if I continue to do that too, then
Hmm.
my time will come. So
It's
I ain't never
coming.
gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop.
That's what's up. Now I like the fact that you keep pushing and you stay motivated, like internally. A lot of people can't find that internal motivation to keep it pushing.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what was your real first studio experience like? Okay, because I know you've actually been in like a studio. So
Um, so besides in the crib,
yeah,
I went to my very first studio, and it's so crazy, and I'm so happy about that. Was at Daddy's house, at Diddy's studio.
already.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how did that experience? How did that go? How was that experience?
So it was somebody that I was working with at the time that was actually doing, that we was friends at the time, and she was doing music as well. And the manager she had was also managing me. And we had basically I think Wyclef was there or something like that. And they had
Okay.
us come to the studio and she recorded her stuff or whatever, and then they allowed me to record as well. So it was dope. It was dope.
Okay. Now, you have stepped into some big shoes by representing Federal District Records as the first lady.
Yes, I
And, all right,
did.
and I know that's more than just a title, and it
We
comes
take a
with some.
shot to that.
Yes, Lord. I don't drink anymore, but if I did, I got you. I
But
got you
look, I took it for you. It's okay.
already. Now, what responsibility do you feel is carrying that position? Because
um,
I know it comes
I
with
just
some.
got I be having to just like be on top of my job because like I'm the only female there.
Okay.
And there's other females from the outside looking in that want my position. That's one, and want to know how I am where I'm at, so I got to keep it up and keep it. That's why I keep on working, and I'm always posting, I'm always promoting, I'm always like, I'm on everybody's Instagram. Everybody could say that, like, oh my God, Molly is always in my DM. Yeah, because I'm always sending everything.
Yes. And you stay consistent with it. I'm not gonna lie. You
Yeah.
stay consistent with it. Now, is everybody who's on the Crash Shot remix an artist with Federal, or is that
Not everybody. VSOP
okay?
City is. And then the other artist I have on there is Macamil. He's a part of Boss Spread. And
Okay.
then I have Ruthie LeBron. And she's from Brooklyn. She's a solo artist from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I saw the.
And then and Nimrod, of course.
Shout
And
out
then
to Rod,
another
boy.
artist named Zelly G's.
Okay.
He's from Long Island.
Now, does this motivate you, or does it create pressure?
What you mean?
Being the first lady.
Does it definitely motivates me, especially with having Nim on my back. Like Nim, he's tough, but it's a reason, you know what I mean? And he be on top of me, so like it's a little bit of a
okay,
pressure, but not too much pressure. And I can handle pressure. So
is Nim from the Bronx too?
No, Nim is from Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn. Okay. All right, that boy is, man. I mean, my bad. That gentleman, I gotta say, but he is 100% New York for real.
Yes, that is New York right there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What have you learned about the business so far that has kind of surprised you? Or has it?
Or hasn't surprised me? What hasn't surprised me is that anybody could get on. Because there be people like, and that's one thing that used to frustrate me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get frustrated about that because I used to be like, oh my God, I'm so nice. I'm way nicer than that person. Why are they on more than me? But you got to realize that person, they might be trash, they might be whack. And them always say this to us all the time, the whole team. Like, that person might be trash, they might be whack. And you sitting there wondering why they where they at, because they put in that time and they put in that work.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They put in that work. They everywhere. They pushing themselves out. They don't care if they trash. They don't care if they whack. If somebody gonna catch on, and they're gonna have one of those songs that's a little catchy, and they're gonna get on. So it's like you just gotta keep on. That's it.
It's crazy because I'm supposed to be interviewing you, but I felt like those words was like talking to me and shit, because I have that issue even as a podcaster. As a podcaster, sometimes you do pay attention to other people's platforms, and you be like, hey, what can I do to, put my stuff in that level? But a lot of times we never pay attention to the length of time that they've actually grinded, and stuff like that. So I do feel you 100% on that. And thank you for putting that out there and shit. Now, we want to talk about your debut, Hood Mami, which I tell everybody, get your ass on Spotify and Amazon Music and everything.
Go get that.
Yes, Lord. It wasn't just a collection of songs. I feel like it really introduced people to who Molly Federal is. So looking back now, what story were you trying to tell with that debut?
Like I said, I basically wanted everybody to know who I was, and then with me like switching over and rebranding myself, because before people knew me as Molly McCoy.
Okay.
Right. So I changed my name from Molly McCoy, and I used to work with other people and stuff like that. So, and once I started working with Nimrod, I wanted to drop that and then, put Federal behind my name. So now it's a whole new look, it's a whole new sound, it's a whole new everything, so that's what.
Gotcha. Okay. See, I never knew that. Okay. So did you ever put out anything musically, like album wise, under Molly McCoy?
Not album wise. I never put out an album. This is my very first album, my very first project ever. That I ever did in life. So that's why it was so like very personal to me. And that's why you can hear what you hear in this album because it was like I had to get it out. This was
Yes.
a long time coming. So that's why some songs is, but that's why I named it Hood Mami. Some songs is like real hood and real gritty, and you're gonna get the Bronx so hard on on
Damn.
it. And then some of that, then I got some classy joints to make you feel like, this is a female that you're listening to, yes.
No, for sure, for sure. I ain't even gonna lie. I listened to the whole project when you first dropped it. I revisited it again last night. Yes, I think it has a good balance of, because a lot of time I know a lot of people probably want to classify you as drill, but I don't necessarily see that. I feel like because they had a different balance. It's like you had some, you had heartfelt songs on there. You had some lyrical cuts on that damn thing, like all the way through. I like the fact that you sampled one of my favorite songs from Big Pun is Beware. You
Yeah, that
sampled
Nem sampled that. Nem did that beat too. Shout out to Nimrod.
He did that?
Yep, he sampled that beat.
Yeah, okay, all right, goddamn,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nem
Yeah.
produced half of the beats on my album. Most of the beats on my album are produced by Nimrod, except for one I got from Video Idol too.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that was I like that cut. And then hold on, what's it called? It's called Bronx.
The Bronx.
The Bronx. Oh, that's the name of it, right? Yeah. And
Yeah, the
so
Bronx.
who's the guy that's rapping with it? Because y'all had good
Maury
chemistry.
Hayes.
Yeah, y'all got good
Yeah.
chemistry.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's somebody that I grew up with in the Bronx that we've been doing music forever. And even that was a long time coming. We've been working with each other, been at each other's shows and all of that, and knew each other growing up in the Bronx and around the same areas. So that was a long time coming for us to do a track too. So once he jumped on it, it was just like perfect. It was perfect.
Okay. And that's not to say the other features wasn't tight. I just, but the chemistry y'all two had, I could see an EP or something like a collaboration album coming from y'all two.
And we need to do that because I call myself Miss Big Bronx and he called himself the Bronx Baby. So we should do right? That'd be dope.
Yes. That, yeah. I really fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all have a chemistry, like almost like a laid back and aggressive one. It's almost like a Snoop Tupac type shit going. Like y'all bounce off each other. Yeah, quite nicely on the mic, man. I thought that was tight. Which one of your songs probably represents you the most today?
One of my songs that represent me the most today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Crash Out. Crash Out. Crash Out. Because it's either I'm a crash out or I'm gonna have somebody crashing out.
Is there a track on there that you wish people talked about more?
Yes.
Which one?
My Life.
My Life. That's the sentimental one I was talking about, actually.
Yeah, My Life. Because I felt like My Life was really the story right there. That was me really telling y'all my story and telling y'all about me. And I mean, I get it. Like, people want to hear stuff that they could bump in the clubs and da-da-da-da. But I felt like even with like my lyrics and all of that, like I felt like, that one was the one. But it ain't for everybody.
Much respected. And now some of your other songs, so because you've had songs like YKTV and Family Ties that landed on Hot 97. Okay, and I know to me, hell, that's a milestone for anybody outside of New York, but I know that's a milestone for every New York artist. And so, where were you when you found out your music was getting that kind of exposure?
I was actually in the house with my friends and family. We over here having a good old time, and then it was like, "Your song got me on the radio." Like, what? Hold on, everybody, let's go. Get your cameras, let's go. So yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, it's like, and I can say like Spazzo, and shout out to Drewski too, because Drewski was like one of the first DJs that ever played my song. And this was a while ago before I was even federal. Mm-hmm. I had a song called Big Mad, and that song was on the radio from Drewski. It was on Hot 97. So even from then, like every time that I hear that, it don't matter how many times, I still have the same reaction. Like mouth is just dropping. What?
Yeah, man, look, man,
that feeling is crazy. Yeah. Like, how many people is listening to the radio right now? Like,
Hot 97 is still that motherfucker, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hot 97 or Power 105.1, either one, like I'm on here. Let's get it. That's why I'm trying to get over to 105.1 too.
Oh yeah, shout out to them boys over there, Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Now who was the first person you called
What you mean?
when you heard it on the radio?
Oh, my mom.
Your mom.
Of course.
Shout
My
out to the
mother
mom.
and then my dad.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Now,
My parents.
nah, look, man. I don't think people understand, boy. When you got your parents, man, it's lovely. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
it.
and then
Keep
for
it.
me, it's a lot for my dad because my dad, he was locked up a lot, most of my life. Like growing up, my father was like in and out, so he's been home for what? How many years my father been home? Like 6 years, I believe. If I hope I'm not mistaken, I think like 6 or 5 years. My father's been home, and he's been good. He's been, you know what I mean. He's here right now at my house, staying the weekend for 4th of July, spending time with his
That's what's up.
grandson. So yeah, so and all of that feels great. Like I don't have to go visit him. I don't have to go do, you know.
All right. Well, no, it's good that you, like I said, able to connect. Because I lost my mom back in 2016, man. So I tell people, man, like, do as much as you can with your damn parents and shit. Because once they gone, that's it. You
Yeah,
know.
that's one thing though. My dad, like even when he was locked up, like he wasn't here physically. He was locked up, but he still was taking care of me and doing what he had to do for me while he was inside. So, shout outs to my pops.
Yes, Lord. Now, I gotta ask you this because you coming from that birthplace of hip hop, and so not just as a fan, but for the culture. But who was the top 5 artists that shaped you?
Ooh. And you know it's so crazy because my top always changes.
Ooh, now why is that?
Because it's hard. It's hard to keep, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna start from 5, right?
No order. No order.
No order? Okay,
No
cool.
order.
So
Yeah, no order.
that's cool. All right, so Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time.
Okay, so
Um,
okay.
Lil Wayne, I'm gonna say Jay-Z, Jada Kiss, um, who else? Of course, Little Kim.
Okay. Ooh,
Um,
you got one more in there.
yeah, I know this is hard. Biggie,
Biggie.
yeah.
No pun.
Well, pun. See, that's what I'm saying. It's hard. The list. All right, dang.
Okay.
I gotta knock somebody off. Jay gotta come off. I'll take Biggie over Jay and put pun.
Okay. And okay, let me make sure. Okay, all right. Out of the 5 that you named, right? Just now, who is consistently the ones that's on your list? So obviously Lil Wayne is probably always on your
Yeah,
list,
he's
right?
always on my list.
Okay.
Jay and Jada is always on my list.
Okay. So
And
that was
Kim.
okay. So it's that last spot that you kind of interchange it. So what you could do is you could be like, it's between Biggie and Pun at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Alrighty.
Definitely.
Now, what did each of them kind of teach you? Or is there anything that you kind of learned from, their story or their music or anything like that? I guess we can start with Wayne.
Well, Wayne, shout out to Wayne because he's a Libra like me. We both Libras. So that's what mainly like I really loved about Lil Wayne. And then what I loved about Lil Wayne was like every song that he put out was a hit. Like it was everything was fire. And then like, he was lyrically off the top of the dome.
Yes.
Doing these songs, like he wasn't even writing this stuff down. So that was something. Still to this day, I would try, but I can't do it. I try, but that's big to me. And I'd be like, dang, if you do that. And I know Jay does that too as well. Jay-Z is another artist that just gets in the booth. He don't really write. So that's another thing that I look up to. I hope I could. I'll try. I try to
Now,
do it. But
you know how they're doing this, right?
huh?
Do you know how they're doing it?
They're like recording it, stopping.
No. So what they'll do is they'll come up with like 2 bars, right? Let's say they come up with 2 bars. They put it in there, like okay, like they'll rap like the 2 bars, right? They'll repeat the 2 bars over again so that they remember them. Then they add 2 more. Then they'll repeat the 4. Then they add 2 more, repeat the 6, add 2 more, repeat the 8. And they'll just keep doing it until they have 16, but they remember exactly what they're saying. And then they just go in there and just spit it.
Yeah, see, that's amazing work, guys. I have to write my,
Now,
I have to write my lyrics down and but
now,
that's like sometimes like even with like my freestyles with me doing like I do freestyle Fridays every
okay,
Friday. So when I do my freestyles, I be having to remember those freestyles. Like I have to do it over and over and over so I can remember them, or else I'm gonna be taking like 20 takes trying to do the video.
now look, have you ever listened to any of Wayne's older stuff? Like The Block is Hot? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It
that's why I
just,
said like it's I don't know. I love Wayne. As I said, him and Jay with well, they're not even using a pen, but they
yeah,
brains.
yeah. The reason why I asked that question is because a lot of people, a lot of younger era always think Wayne started from the Carter.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was listening to Wayne when he was Sherm, and my mom used to be like, you like that little ugly thing?" But he used to wear the freaking the jumper suits and yeah.
Wayne been around for a minute, boy.
And my mom was like, you like that boy?
All right, now look, I know drill. I know drill has evolved a lot over the last few years, and you're bringing, like I said, your own energy into that space because I don't
Mhm.
necessarily feel like you're a drill artist. But what do you think separates Molly Federer from everyone else that's making those type of records and making drill records?
Um, it's I separate myself because like I'm really not doing drill. So
Okay,
I don't know if y'all think that is drill. I don't know because that sounds like real hip hop to me. So that's why I feel like I bring real hip hop. It's not me trying to be all commercial and try to fit in with the drill. I'm staying in my lane of rap that I know, like how I grew up in hip hop.
gotcha. Okay. Now, I know we talked about this before, which was your consistency on social media. And so social media makes it look like I know success happens overnight, but fans really see the setbacks that anybody experienced. So what's been the toughest lessons that you've had to learn since releasing your debut?
Toughest lessons I have to learn. Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Well, I could say like I said, like it's like your music is not for everybody. I guess I could say that, like because not everybody rocked with the album.
Okay.
I mean, I am top 3 hottest album in the underground though, but
Yeah, you
still
have
in all,
us.
like it's certain people and like it's certain people that I thought that will rock with it a certain way, or and it's a certain crowd. I guess I got my own certain crowd. Everybody do. Everybody got their own crowd or whatever the case may be. But I guess that's what I can say.
Okay. How did you handle that criticism?
I mean, like I said, I can handle pressure. I can handle criticism very well. So if somebody criticized my work, that just makes me go back in and see where I went wrong and what I could do better. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody ever tell me like, oh, I wasn't feeling this song or da da da, yeah, I didn't like when you did this, and then maybe I might not feel that way, but I would still always go back and take consideration of what that person said and do better.
Okay. What's your favorite song on that album? Besides
Oh, that is so hard.
yeah. Because I
Because
know
I love the
because you
whole
said my life
album.
is
Yeah, my life is that's one of my like that's my baby
okay.
because of like I said, like what I speak about is my story. So
Mhm.
that's my baby. But as far as like one of my hardest and my favorite songs of that album, I'm not gonna lie, is you know the vibes, YKTV
No
and
divide.
Crash Out. YKTV and Crash Out. Those are my 2 favorites. I got
Oh,
others, but those I could say my main ones.
Was Crash Out always a remix?
No, Crash Out is the original. I got the original video out too.
Okay, see, I only seen the remix. Okay.
Yeah, I got the original
Yeah, I
video
only see the
out.
remix.
Yeah, the original video is out, and then the original song is on the album.
Okay. What made you do a remix?
Everybody was rocking with it, so I did a challenge for it on Instagram for all the other artists to jump on it, and once I did that, Nimrod was like, "Yo, you got to do a remix. You got to do a remix." Because everybody's rocking with like you got to do a remix, and he was like, and I'm on that. So I had Nem get on it, and he was like, you gotta get another female on there. So I hit up my girl Ruthie LeBron because she's mad hard. I love her. I love her music. She's real hard. And then City, of course, he's a part of the team. It was only right. So that did it, and it's still like I even got one of my DJs, DJ Taz, he just told me that he wanna set up something to do like a reggae remix.
Oh shit.
And right. And then I have other females that still want to jump on it. So I told Nimrod I'm thinking about doing an all-female remix, just only females rocking out.
I think you very much should do that because I've been seeing a lot of traction with like people have been doing a lot of female ciphers.
Yes.
And so yeah, I would like
That'd
to
be
see
hard if we
Yeah.
all did a cipher like that, like one of the mic drops, and it's just all of us on the track. Yeah, that'd be hard. So I'm working on that too, because we gonna crash out all summer. I'm gonna keep crashing out. Y'all gonna get tired of me.
Hey, they're gonna enjoy your music, man. For real. Yeah, it's definitely a vibe. And now for someone who has never heard your music before, okay, and you can only play them one Molly Federal record to understand who you are, what song are you choosing and why? Are you gonna stay with Crash Out, or is it gonna be My Life?
You know the vibes.
No, the vibe. Okay.
You know the vibes, because you know the vibes is me basically showing y'all like who I am as well too. Like, don't play with me as well. So I wanna show that, and then it shows my artistry a lot. Excuse me, a lot in that song as well. So I will definitely let them hear that.
Gotcha. Are you working on your second album now, or you still just?
Yeah, we definitely are, and them already, sending me in them beats. Already got me working. So yeah, we definitely working on the second album. I know he has his album ETM coming out. I'm not sure when, but he has it coming out very, very, very soon. So once he, work on his stuff, and then back to coming out with something else. So yeah, we working on it.
I like y'all covers, man. Y'all covers be looking dope as a mother.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I know it's a lot of people now have been tapping towards like AI and shit. But yeah, y'all's are like that. Like somebody took it with a picture and then like actually made it around.
And that's what we do. Like, my photographer, she took all those pictures, and like she took a bunch of pictures. I did different scenes and all of that, and then we went through all of them and picked out what picture was going to be the album cover.
Got it. Yeah, that was which I might end up using that picture from that cover as the cover for the YouTube episode. So, but now I never like ending with what's next, because this platform is about documenting legacy. So when it's all said and done and somebody finds your story years from now, what do you want them to understand about your contribution to the culture?
I want them to understand that I'm just trying to bring that fun and real hip hop back. Like you said, like sometimes people now they take it too serious or make it, and then your best work comes from you having fun with this. So I want everybody to feel that off of me, like, oh, Molly gave that energy, So that's what I want to bring to the culture. I want people to know, like, it's still fun over here.
That's what's up. Well, hey, from Gutter Kane and CIRV'N IT RAW, I want to make sure we give you your flowers now so that you can smell them. I want to thank you for the contributions that you have given us, especially for the Hood Mami project, everything that you're rolling out with, Federal, everything you're doing with Nimrod, man. I think it's Nim is a good person that I can really feel is like pushing you to be great. And so
Yes.
yeah, so
Shout
I
out to
think
Mama.
yeah, so I wanted to make sure if nobody else told you that, I know you're gonna get a lot of flowers over time and stuff like that, but you wanna, we appreciate you right now.
Thank you. I
And that
appreciate you.
already. Now before we let you go, I always have this my rapid fire questions. I call it white lines. I gotta keep a cocaine theme around here. Uh, and so I'm gonna ask some questions and then you
Uh-huh.
just give me quick answers, no filters, first thing that come to your mind.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right.
All
I
right.
guess.
All right. Bronx or Brooklyn?
Bronx.
All right. Favorite track from Hood Mami?
You know the vibes.
Okay. One female rapper you'd love to collab with?
Kim.
Studio session, daytime or overnight?
Overnight.
First thing you buying after your first platinum plaque?
A car.
One thing people hey, look, I know, look, I need to buy another one too. One thing people completely misunderstand about Molly Federal.
Ooh. Oh, that was hard. What do they misunderstand about me?
Yep. What do you think?
I think people be thinking I'm soft. Because like, all right, like people misunderstand. Let me say this, like looking at me, you wouldn't think what comes out of my mouth will come out of my mouth. You get what I'm saying? Like when you look at me first, you wouldn't think what you would have heard on that album, right?
That's true. Yeah.
All right, so that's
okay. Yeah, I'm because you have a way of changing. Like when I see you like this, and then I see you like that. It does seem
it's
like
like,
yeah.
and that's what people think when they see me. They like, oh, she mad cool. Then when they hear me rapping, like, oh shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Hot 97 or Summer Jam? Which moment which moment you chasing for?
Ooh, Summer Jam.
Summer Jam. What's harder, making great music or staying patient?
Staying patient.
Ooh, that's what's up. Message. All right. One word. It's the last one. One word that describes Molly Federal today.
Real.
Ooh.
As fuck. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, that's good. Hey, it's serving the road. That's what's up. Well, hey, I want to give a huge shout out to Molly Federal, man, for coming through, sharing her story, and keeping it completely raw with us today, man. We truly appreciate you taking the time to rock with us, man. We're excited.
Thank you for rocking out with me.
Oh, for sure, man. Look, my platform is always available to you. Anything that you're rolling out, you know what I'm saying? You can hit me up, or Nim can hit me up either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah. And believe it or not, I'm actually born and raised in Louisiana. That's why when you said Lil Wayne, yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I'm just up this way. I was in the military. I got out and stayed. So,
okay.
but yeah, anything you rolling out, man. Any promotion that you working with, anything like that, man. Yeah, tap in with me if y'all end up, doing a federal tour coming this way. Hey.
Yeah, we working on some. Molly about to have a tour too. We working on it.
Okay,
yeah. So it's definitely going to be a whole federal situation. So.
All right. Well, yeah, I definitely want to know, man, and actually see that, man. I think you have a lot of potential, a lot of talent. I think if you keep pushing, staying consistent, everything that you're doing, I think Neil got him a gem on this one. He got a diamond on this one. So
let's go.
All right.
You heard that?
Yeah. And if I need to get my ass to New York, man, because there's a few things. I want to see the Statue of Liberty before I die, as well as I want to, get my CIRV'N IT RAW thing on the Times Square, one of them billboards up there.
Dope.
Yeah, so I want to get a chance to see that. So if I
see these crazy people just climb up the Empire State Building?
I did see that shit, and everybody's making memes of that shit now.
I definitely made mine.
Yeah. Now, was that like a breaking news for y'all in New York?
Yeah, it was. They had helicopters around them and all of that. It was breaking news. It was all over the news everywhere. Everybody's TV was on that. And it's because they went up there with masks and all types. There's a bunch of stuff going on right now. Y'all cannot be doing that.
Hell no, you can't.
New York is scary.
Now, did they wait till them? Now, did they wait till they crawled down the rest of their ass, or did they actually go?
Nah, they arrested them up top. They put them in handcuffs upstairs.
God
The
damn.
cop had it on their body cam. They arrested them at the top.
Man, but yeah, y'all stay y'all ass off that shit, because if one of y'all niggas would have failed, that'd have been it, son.
Yeah, these white people. Sorry.
No, I guess. Yeah, I mean, what? I mean, look, you ain't fucking. You're not saying nothing wrong. I mean, I'm sorry, ain't no niggas crawling. I'm not.
We ain't doing that.
Hell no.
I'm scared of heights.
I used to be afraid of heights, but I'm not anymore because I went in the military, so I had to do some shit that kind of
good.
And I do hikes. I do some hikes, but I'm not crawling no shit like that. I could put like that.
See, something, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, like that'd be on my bucket list, but
Yeah.
But right now, certain things you want to like face your fears and all that. Like that'll be something that I'll probably do to face my fears.
If I'm not mistaken, I want to say New York didn't y'all have like a person that walked with one of the poles, like from one skyscraper to like another one or some shit?
I think so.
Anything like that, I'm not fucking with any of that.
Yeah, but see, stuff like that, they had to go through, all types of stuff to make sure that was okay to do. These people just went on there and just started climbing up there.
Damn, so they broke
anybody knowing.
So they broke
and then they put a flag up there too.
Yeah, I saw the flag. That's why I was like, I be seeing everybody using memes of it now and shit. I was like,
people are crazy.
That's what's up. Well, hey, to all my servers, I want to thank y'all for all the constant support, man. If y'all rock with this episode, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button and follow us on Instagram. Go check out Molly Federal, man. Check out her debut. Hood Mami is on all streaming platforms, man. You would not be disappointed. I have new episodes. Not at all. Yeah, I got new episodes dropping every Wednesday on all streaming platforms. So stay locked in and we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Yes, Lord.